Hey everybody, it's Chanchai. We're going into Akai's Open League on PlayStation Network. The passcode today is 0427, and I hope everyone's doing really, really well today. I'm going to move my mic up. Let's see here. So we're going to get ourselves set up and ready. This is today in North America. We're doing it on the PlayStation Network. It's Sunday. Saturdays is when we do it on Revo. And let's go ahead and join Akai on the stream or in voice chat. So I am a bit groggy. It's been a good morning though. I had a lot of fun playing Virtua Fighter yesterday on the Akai Leagues on PC, and then also with XTN late last night.
Hey Chanchai, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you pretty well. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, but but the stream cannot, so let me fix that.
Okay, great. Hey, Mixmaster Mitch, hope you're doing really, really well. And let me know if you can hear Akai's voice well as my own. But I hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing really good. Hope VF's been treating you well.
Yep, they should be hearing you now. That's good. Okay. 28962. Okay, 32801. Hey, Eric Gamer, thanks for joining. On your upside. And Jan Whippers already joined. Awesome.
Oh, awesome. Get our sparring sessions in right now. Here we go.
Yep, thanks for joining, Eric. Hopefully we'll have more people join soon. Usually I start the Europe room a little bit later. I get the PSN side up first. But today we'll try to just get both set up and see how that goes. Let's see what's the new number. Hey, morning RJ, or afternoon, depending on where you live. 32801. 32801. Hey, welcome Oran. Alright, so just in the room, just play matches. That's the main thing, is that we're making these sessions so that people get matches with people. And once we get at least 4 or more, we'll start to count down to get the leagues going.
Nice.
Let me go for this sub. Let's go.
Alright, it's too slow. No, I was too slow.
Hey, Busto Dacia. Thanks for still participating in the PSN side. D2801.
Always good. Is that Satsune here?
Yeah.
Alright, excellent.
Hey, Setsuna.
Alright.
Alright, Avocado Meat is here also. Awesome. Used to play Vanessa. He's switching to Long. Alright, I got 5 players. Let me just get the poster around. So North America is the PSN side. Information is on the bottom of the stream. Code is always the day's date in MMDD format for North America. Once I finish posting on all the social media sites, we'll start the countdown for North America. So that's where I got 4 more players. Europe Steam, we got a room already made. Oran and Eric Gamer is in here. Information is also on the bottom. The passcode is always also the day's date, today's date, but it's switched, so it's DDMM format. So 2704, the 27th of October. And also thanks for the follow, Paprika. Okay.
It was a very fun warm-ups fight for both Ripper and I.
Okay, that's done. Let me go post round.
I do love that General Ripper is going to force you to guess a lot, and I love that because in VF most of the game is like that. Very good choice and throw there. There we go. Use the throws. Step. Excellent.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Alright, we got the third person for you up.
Okay. Verified.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Good. Good. Very good, J-Thor. That was excellent.
Okay, we're going to session RJ. We got 7 players in the room right now. So we finish posting one more place, and then we'll get the countdown started.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Eight condors here also. That's 8. Good size.
That was an excellent battle, J-Thor. Very, very good battle. You woke both of us up pretty well.
Forgot to train, eh?
So Avocado Meat says that they're focusing on Lao, which I think is awesome, and they also said starting to use only 3 buttons, which I agree with. If you're using an arcade controller, 3 buttons is really great in this game. I personally like having guard on my thumb, using my thumb for guard. I found that to be the best. That is the Japanese standard, but to each their own. But I did grow up starting with index on guard, but 25 years ago moved to thumb on guard, and I really like that. But I think this game plays its best when you're playing at 3 buttons, if on an arcade controller. On pad is where I kind of like, I understand having an extra guard button is what I like on pad. And then sometimes you make
9 players for North America, so it's great to see the support. And we already started the counter of 5 matches before we start the North America PSN league. So you got 10 to 15 minutes to join if you want to. If you know people who play still on the PSN side, best way to help our community grow and sustain the audience is keep sharing information. That's the best way to keep our grassroots community active. All right. So let me go post around still. Okay, that done.
That's excellent. Very good. I ducked into this. So our connection's not the best, but I'm really enjoying the feel overall of what we're able to do. The way that Bruce and I play. So it's really good feeling out. Very nice. I like that choice.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Very good. Can't backdash there. It's very good. It's when waking up, it's extremely risky to do a backdash because it's just you're not going to be able to do it for a few frames. It's a very risky thing to do. You have to really think that they're going to be a little later. We just did our version of the kick cross counter, the famous cross counter from anime and from Rocky as well. All right. Oh my God! Really? Okay. Both of us had tight moments, but that was a lot of fun. All right. Good game. Good game, Bruce. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, avocado. That's how I do it. Thumb on guard, index on punch, middle on kick. Okay, you're doing ring on guard. Ring on guard. But switching to P and K faster feels good. Yeah. Yeah. So ring on guards is interesting. Some people like that, I guess. I haven't heard it as often. That said, for me, my ring finger is my weaker finger. My thumb's a little more dexterous. But it still sounds pretty good. But I think you can do both. I think you can also have thumb on guard, depending on where you have punch on set, right? So if you've got punch on, but it sounds like you're doing, no, okay, you're angling your finger, you're angling your hand. Gotcha. Because you've got the kick on triangle, or the guard on triangle. So that's cool. Whatever works best for you. Whatever works best for you. But I do like the punch and kick on the index and middle for sure.
Alright, we're still looking for at least one more player for Europe before we start the countdown.
This is a very awesome room today. This is an avocado meat. Really great to see in here.
Alright, welcome Evra, playing Jeffrey today. So we got, we'll start the countdown for Europe, and after this match between Shu and Eric Gamer. Eric Gamer playing for the first time.
So Bruce using the 4K. 4K is a really good move. Generally, even if you guard 4K, there's not much you can do against Brad. So this is kind of a classic kind of it's a classic move to kind of stick out there because Brad's relatively safe. So I do recommend that, like, whether he hits you or whether you guard it, you kind of want to take maybe a movement approach. Doing something that's a little more, if you're going to be proactive, it's going to be maybe crouch dash in with the idea that you might have to defend what they do, or you might have to apply pressure if you see that they don't do anything. But they're still more or less in a safe situation, so attacking is usually a little discouraged, especially if you get hit by it. But even if you guard it, it's hard to attack Brad. It's one of those moves that it's like a meter stick kind of move. The defensive Brad players do like to use it too. Killer likes to use 4K as well for the same reason. That, like, if Brad does it, the amount of push and the situation makes it so it's a bit harder for Brad's opponent to try to attack. Like, usually if they attack, Brad could evade. Brad's able to kind of just watch the situation and make it hard for you. So I'm more likely to crouch dash or back dash after even guarding that move.
We got Blood Artist joined the Europe League, also known as Manjimaru on VFTC. They're lately playing Aoi. I think he's also plays Jackie. I remember him as an Akira player on the VFTCs. So I think we got several big news. One is next feature being added to Revel will be the replay mode.
Yeah,
those are great news.
Replays are coming back to Virtua Fighter. So, for Revo, yes.
And I hope they do add these features that is not dependent on rollback for the PSN RDN stuff.
I would like it if they put it on VF5 Ultimate Showdown as well. We'll see. I'm not expecting that, but I would like that if they do. You would imagine they could probably do it, but who knows? Who knows? I mean, replays do have a variety of things involved, right? But they've already made tweaks for the sake of rollback on Revo, they've already made tweaks to like the particle effects. And I think that, to me, I've always felt that might be one of those things that particle effects could mess with replays, and maybe that is something that they've worked on now. What do I mean by that? Notice that sometimes at the end of round, like if we're watching the replay and someone hits start at the right moment, then like that particle effect's gonna linger over into the next round. So then you imagine, like, it's a small thing, but it's one of those things where you can imagine the engineer gets annoyed that, like, in the replay file, are you gonna have it just repeat doing the hit spark if you were able to rewind it, which is what people want. But I don't think they're going to rewind. But they might have slow, like, frame advancement, which is what they've had since VF4, where you can go next frame, next frame, next frame. Except in VF4, I think it's clusters of frames. I don't think it literally is 60 frames per second that you can do. You know, I don't think you go through 60 frames just to get through 1 second of match time in the replay. Marco, the leagues have not started yet, but you can still join. We're just queuing up right now. Once the league battle starts, then you have to wait for the next one, or wait for it to finish to queue in. But if you're on Steam on Europe today, you could actually like jump into the room and just watch and wait until the league session's over. But on PlayStation Network, the lobby will disappear during the time of the league battle, and you won't be able to join until after the league battle is finished.
And the other big news was more details on the Virtua Fire Open Championship series. The specific rules are still in Japanese. The English version will be released later. But 10 people will qualify. 6 of them will qualify through offline events, and 4 will be online events. The 4 that's online event is region restricted. Right, and this is one more match, and then we'll start the North America League.
I saw Avocado Meat. Shout outs to, they had a tournament yesterday, and they mentioned JK Twice. JK Twice plays a really good Brad. I lost to a more knowledgeable player, but I still won because my daughter got second. Yep, congratulations to your daughter on getting second at the tournament. And also those Virtua Fighter ball tops look amazing. You painted the ball tops and they look really great. I would love one myself. And then also, yes, JK Twice is a really good Brad. Very similar to Bruce Sebestia. They both can play very hyperactive and very fast with a lot of frame tightness. So I really like fighting JK Twice's Brad as well.
Round 2. Ready, go!
And VFR, Virtua Fire Relationship, the people who organize B-Tri Cup, the Bay Area Cups, Game Newton, the Game Center, Arcade Center that does the Tokyo Bay Area Cups, has finally switched over to Revel. And so they actually got 4 of those Kamba 2009 desks.
The head-to-head versions.
Yeah. And so they had the first Tokyo Bay Area Cup on those machines, and the team that won it was Jump Kingdom.
Chanchai team?
Yep.
Yeah, the one with Chimpan, yes.
Yeah. Chimpanzee, Aki Leon.
Chimpan was a rental player because Raul got too busy with work, so he asked Chimpan to help their team.
It's the best rental player you can get.
As a rental player system to do it.
I see. And it was Virgo, right? So Virgo was the third member.
Yes.
It was Aki the Leon player, Vargo, yes, and Chimpan was the rental player.
Yep, that's an amazing team. Whether it was Rio Rao or Chimpanzee, that's a ridiculously strong team.
Yeah, right now I think with the Tokyo Bay Area Cups, the two teams that has been very dominant for the most part is Jump Kingdom and then Team Shibuya. Team Shibuya is the one that has a Tongchan Shu and Osage and me, other strong players.
All right, everyone, here we go.
All right. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck. Have fun, guys.
Good luck, have fun.
9 players, so 9 rounds total. Everyone will get at least one bye.
Okay, good. All right, Bruce, let's do this. This is going to be a lot of fun today. And thank you very much, Avocado. I really appreciate that a lot. I also like wooden handles as well. I have one imitation wooden handle, and I've got a few actual wooden handles, and I love them. Very good. Very good. Sorry, I've got to clear my throat. It's feeling a little funny in the morning. All right, very good. That's Leon Magic.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Oh, what the heck? Shoot. Cord is hitting buttons. Always bad to do that. Alright, good game, Bruce. Good game. Let me move my cord. Got in the way and hit the button there. Alright.
Forgot to train, eh?
Good luck, everyone. Indeed, RJ, good to see you. I hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing really well. That was a really fun match with Bruce. I always like fighting Bruce's Brad, and I like fighting their Sarah. They have excellent flow. And they called out Abari very, very well. Oh, nice. Blessy's event, Blessy's Sunday event just went on a little before this, so it's good to know. All right, Setsuna, here we go. I have not fought Setsuna in like 2 weeks. This is going to be great. Really? I didn't get the guard there. Okay. I thought I had the range. I was hoping that this mid hit would hit in time, but so I did go with some crazy ideas, but I wanted to see what they would do. Good. I'm really glad he broke that stagger. He really needs to. And good, he tech rolled there. That's a really good improvement. It's real. Those two changes are pretty huge, actually, in our matchup. I used to be able to rely on him not doing those things. Alright, so this could get me in trouble, this jab right here. That jab can get me in big trouble. That's usually where he'll hit me with the shoulder. Yeah, that's why the low punch gets me in trouble. And then he goes full dash there, which is really good. Hey, good game, good game. I'm glad I got the fence break here. It just looked cool. All right. Good game, my friend. I like the adjustments he's made in this matchup very much. It means a lot. He did the ukemi in those spots because he knew I was going to go for, I'm just going to hit him off the ground. It's not like I'm not going to make it even a choice. You just got to do it. And then he once he got a rhythm in there, I kept making the wrong guess because I was making instinctual stuff. So it's the same on my part. I've got to make that adjustment. So yeah, I like a lot of what I saw in that matchup because it's because now we're punishing each other for very common things that we like to do. I also like the stagger break. I like that very much. I'm really glad he broke that stagger. It's not a hard stagger, but it means that he kept it in mind that that was a real possibility. That his choice, even though it's something he likes to do, at least now he knows, well, okay, but if I get staggered, I can break it. And he did. All right, J-Thor, here we go. J-Thor playing fantastic each week, playing better and better, actually. That sucks. So normally our connection is really good. Today we're feeling the connection a bit. I feel like I need to reset my router this afternoon. I don't know, but I am feeling the connection today. I'm not complaining about it because it's like I'm able to do all the guesses I need to, and you know we're playing a much more guess heavy game. But definitely feeling, you know. And I hope it doesn't bother them. It's not bothering me at all. It's just more like, okay, I see what's going on here. But I think all of us are playing a lot stronger guessing games, and I do like the way we're reacting. Very good. Again, the choice for throw is always good. All right. Good game, J-Thor. Good game. I happened to win the neutral, but it was really, really good stuff and very close on a lot of them. Very good game, J-Thor. Like, keep it up. You're really improving. Really improving. If the results don't speak for it, don't worry about that so much. It's that your decisions are more tight. They're also much more confident on your reactions. and much more confident in your choices. It's like it looks like when you swing for the fences, you're doing that on your terms, and you're doing it because you're confident, not because it's just like you don't know what to do, right? I think your game feels the presence in your game feels a lot stronger. Can everybody hear me pretty well though? Is it sounding clear? Is my voice popping in and out? I do want to know if my voice is popping in and out. I'll make adjustments to my mic if it is. Okay, thanks so much. It's been like I think a week ago it was pretty bad, like going up and down. So part of it is making sure I have a display for when I read what you guys are saying, that it's like with the mic, so that I'm not looking away from the mic when I speak, and when I'm reading, actually, it's more specific. All right, here we go. Let's do this avocado meat. Let's see what you got. Let's see how your Lao's progressing. I like Lao. Good. All right. So I've noticed that you do defend quite a bit, so I'm gonna pressure you on it. Right? This does make VF very scary when somebody like just feels very confident about throwing you. Now earlier against J-Thor, I thought I had this on lock, and so I thought I had to punish, and I thought I was doing the punish, but it still came out late, so that was interesting. So here I just use a backdash right in the right spot. Very good. Problem with the high? It's the problem with KK is that it's high. So if I see the first one, I can crouch the second, or I can even crouch attack. Very nice. There's a fun Okizeme you can do there. Also, this move is evade punishable too. So if I happen to evade, it's in trouble. Very nice. That totally crushed a late low punch by me. Very good. Stance switched into that button. Very nice. Good. Oh, that was punishable what I did there. Very nice. Alright. Very good game, avocado meat. Very good game. Something I'm going to encourage you allow to kind of learn to do is starting to introduce Koke into your game. There's a few different ways. I'll try to write it up for you in the DM sometime. The basic one for the way that you like to play is to do it off of PK. So you hit like when you get a guaranteed punch kick, like if somebody whiffs right in front of you, you can do PK. Like punch, then kick, right? The punch kick combo. And then you hit all three, right? And then when you hit all three, you gotta get, in training mode, you need to get very comfortable. And against arcade mode, very comfortable doing your Koke options from there. Whenever you do Koke, you wanna make sure that whatever led into Koke mostly was a hit. The only time that guard is okay is a very specific sequence that I don't think you're ready for yet. So you don't have to worry about that yet. Instead, getting the Koke from PK is really easy, and then getting the Koke stance from kick and guard, which is like a circular kick he does. I think those are two easy spots to start applying that pressure. If you want to apply the pressure, force a guessing game from a very simple kind of like a whiff punish, because I think your style of play accommodates this. Okay, that's what I need to do. That's the combo I need to do. Very good. Excellent. He got an excellent this round. All right, thank you so much, RJ.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Okay, it won't work that way. Yep.
Round 4. Ready, go!
All right, good game, General Ripper. That was a really fun battle. Always a fun battle with you.
Train, eh?
I need all the Kage training I can get at Fight Kingdom next week. I'm not gonna be here next week because doing Fight Kingdom, and we are gonna stream that tournament. Koen Raku is in the field, so we've got another amazing Kage that's gonna be at Fight Kingdom. You're gonna be able to watch their matches in that tournament. That tournament's gonna be 1 week from today on Sunday. Starting this time at 12, but I think the stream's gonna be the top 8. So that said, we also have on Friday we're gonna have a team battle, Oregon versus Washington State. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Dark Nova would be leading, would be the captain of the Seattle team, and I'll be the captain of the Oregon team. And if you want to know what channel, we're going to be streaming on the Fight Kingdom Twitch channel. Alright, Condor, let's do this. This is going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff I keep wanting to work on in this matchup. It's just, there's so much risk for Leon. Yeah. Very good. Just a simple 4P. It's a very easy meeting, and it's got enough hit frames too, I think. That was very risky of me.
Excellent. Round 3. Ready, go!
I see. I'm moving the wrong way. Let's see how he did this. You don't have much time to process that he's in that stance. Look at that. So good. That's the guard problem. Interesting. That guard problem got me though. Alright, excellent game, Condor. That was really, really good. Again, good, strong power force guesses. Called me out on my options really well. It is unfortunate on the guard issue. So what's the guard issue? I'll repeat it. If you tech roll and you kind of plink your guard, you don't like you hit guard too soon, then after the media window's done, you're not going to guard. And the media window's 3 frames. So like you'll block a perfect media, but you won't block something that happens later. And this is actually the basis for the advanced option select called Goroshiki. but it just happens basically if you hit guard way too early when you tech roll. And so you end up like standing there thinking you're holding guard, and then you get hit. But you have to get used to it. So to get used to it, you just really have to drill it into your head that unless you want to do Goroshiki, which is a great technique, you need to kind of hit guard later. You need to just let it go and then guard when you're closer to recovery time. Yeah, that channel is Fight Kingdom FGC. That's correct. Yes. Thanks for the shout out, RJ. Really appreciate it. Do follow it. Do watch it on Friday and Sunday. Watch it all weekend. And actually, it's going to be streaming content all week. It might even be streaming dojos, the dojo sessions on Tuesday.
Round one. Ready, go!
I like the range control. I like that too. That was really good. Look at these range choices. So good. Shoot.
Round two. Ready, go!
Look at that. So much damage. This is why Jeffrey, heavyweights win neutral against lightweights. Always have to be very careful about it.
Round three. Ready, go!
Just like there too. Heavyweights win neutral. Alright, so let's see, what did we do here? Because he went with throw, okay. I thought at first it might be because I thought he might have gone high, but went with throw. And that's okay, that's a guess. But mid-attack right there is probably the safest, most secure option. He won't be in trouble. So if he did a mid-attack there, it would have been like the strongest option. So. And not only the strongest option, it would have been the safest, right? And then it would create space. He'd still be able to win it out. But by doing throw, it's an all or nothing play. It's like he's either attacking me, in which I lose, or I get the throw, in which I can turn this around probably. So yeah. So it was a guess, right? It just guessed wrong. And it's not that wrong. It's just that the throwing is just more risk because of the low life. Because having less life, like being within striking distance of KO. But again, it's a read. If you read that they're going to defend, if you read they're going to move, throwing is great. Can totally turn around the round. All right. Condor, General Ripper. Also, does the audio of the game sound echoey? Right now, this mic is probably able to pick up my monitor sound. And when I play on PlayStation, the monitor does actually project sound. So, and I do like that because that's rare case I get to hear it. But if it's causing an echo sound, just let me know. I'll turn the speaker volume down and that will reduce that echo. The echo would be the game's audio, not my voice. Oh, that is nasty. If this thing counter hits, it can clear a fence. It's really good to know that that third hit can ring you out on a high fence. It's really important to write in your notes like how each character can ring you out on a high fence. You want to understand what those threats are and when somebody's threatening that. Really beautiful double evade there. Did not capitalize on it. If you actually evade that thing, you can sidekick. Like sidekick will almost certainly crumple Leifei. So if you evade that sequence, sidekick is like your friend for most characters, and definitely includes Kage. I think Kage has some other cool options too, but I think sidekick has a high chance at crumpling, especially because that thing strings so much. And so sidekick would crumple, lay fei, and then you'd have a huge combo. Even maybe ring out in that time. So right now, but he's going with the low punch. He must have labbed it out and seen some problem with sidekick. Because in my labbing on that move, sidekick really does a number on it. Maybe it's Leon. But Kage's side counter hit, sidekick is very strong. So definitely got to lab that out. And I think Ripper's the type who has labbed stuff out. They always do intricate setups, intricate guessing. Okay, I think I've secured the league win. Right? I think I have. Alright, Reaper.
Round one. Ready,
It's really good. I'm losing every one of these. It's really good where he's using jabs. I like it. I thought I could hop kick this. I did not. Oh, that sucks. That whiff is unfortunate. Then we get roughed up here. Pretty good. I can't believe I don't have the advantage there. This is nuts. This is so cool. It's a very powerful Okizeme. That's good. He labbed that, and that was such a beautiful answer right there. Look at that. That's the risk. Oh, that was an intense game. Good game, Reaper. Really good game. Oh my god. I'm surprised I pulled it off. That was a lot of fun. So, good game, my friend. Good game. All right, we were able to secure that. Yay. So I'll try to remember to give a shout out to the Fight Kingdom. Try to give that shout out to Fight Kingdom's events next week on Akai's broadcast. So again, and thanks everyone for their support. Hey Akai.
Hey, Chanchai, good games.
Hey, very good games. I enjoyed that a lot. I told the stream I really liked that. One, you broke the stagger, really huge. Two, you're doing more ukemi on the wake up. You're like, no more free hits on the ground. Okay. So I really
congratulations, Chanchai, for getting first place. Second goes to Condor, and third goes to Cessna. Thank you guys for playing. We'll host 2 more leagues, so if those who can continue playing, please do so. If those who can, thanks again.
Indeed. Thank you very much. That was a really, really fun league battle. It's such a scary room in the best ways. I did want to quickly mention again, next week I'll be at Fight Kingdom, so I won't be in the Akai Leagues on Saturday or Sunday, but we are going to be streaming a couple events. So on Friday, you should follow Fight Kingdom FGC on Twitch. So please follow Fight Kingdom FGC on Twitch. They have been streaming. They will be streaming all this week on different stuff. But including the Chanchai's dojo, I believe we'll be doing the dojo sessions. There will be a stream on Fight Kingdom for that, from FC Racer's point of view. But also, we will be doing on Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be doing a team battle between Oregon and Washington State. I'll be the captain for Team Oregon, and Dark Nova will be the captain for Seattle. It's going to be an excellent battle. And then Sunday we are going to be streaming the Virtua Fighter tournament as well. And we've got a really busy field. We got over 30 strong players from like places like Florida and of course from the Pacific Northwest. And it's going to be a blast. Koen Raku is in the field, so you know you're going to have really wonderful Kage action from Koen Raku, who from my understanding was like a low punch away from putting GT into losers bracket in Tampa Never Sleeps. So you know, Koen Raku has been playing amazing. They're a player originally from Europe, but they live in the US now, and actually in my region. So really excited for that. I think they're definitely a person to watch in that tournament. So,
yeah, he's very strong. I had enjoyed playing matches against him. He actually demoted me to level 34 on Steam.
Oh lord!
And now he's I think he's level 36 or 37 now on Steam. So.
My understanding, he's getting stronger and stronger. I have so much fun. Like just like I have fun battles with everyone in this room, I have always had very similar, really fun battles with Koen Raku. Whenever we run into each other, but we've never had a session together. And I don't know if they'll be hanging out on the weekend for Fight Kingdom, but they're definitely doing the tournament. And they might be at the mindset of they want to do the tournament first. I'm sad when tournaments are on Sundays because a lot of players don't want to play casuals until after the tournament's done. So I'm like, okay, you know. For me, I like to have the weekend full of tournament, weekend full of casuals. Like that's like my favorite part of those events. Actually, I do love the tournament. I love competing, but I love just hanging out and fighting all weekend. But in his case, I think he's just busy with work until the Sunday. But
So I do. One of my viewers right now, he's lived in Argentina a long time, and now he's living in Italy. I told him that Italy has such a huge field of Virtua Fighter players that he should definitely explore.
They do. They're really, really strong players, but you know, I think one of the tricky things about like places like Italy and France and maybe even Spain is that the players tend to be spread apart. So it'd be tough, but they're there. But they are there, and it's but what is spread apart, right? Because Nero is a person who doesn't mind walking from Brooklyn to JFK Airport. So so
Oh yeah.
literally walked that. So it's like okay. But yeah, no, that said, you're right. They have amazing players in Italy actually. You've got Mister, you've got Nero,
Bloody Rose.
yeah, so that's awesome. And then I think Argentina and Brazil have a history of gamers in general. It's just that the connections have always been tough in the online eras, but they've always had like awesome gaming scenes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So Eric Game is from Spain. I think I like the name. I can't get off my head. There's a Leon play from Spain there where he translated the 2FSC for the in Spanish.
I see. That's awesome. So he translated the famous 2FAC guide, which is one of the most influential guides that have come out for Virtua Fighter. And I think really set the tone for a modern approach towards teaching Virtua Fighter, actually. Modern compared to what was more traditional. So I think the Moral and the Bare was very, very traditional. 2FAC is tackles similar topics, but just in a little bit of a different framework. But then 2FAC is also, that guide is super comprehensive. It's about trying to maximize everything you could, like get everything under your control, including your speed.
Yeah, Eris Olympico. Do you guys know the name Eris Olympico, Eric?
Yeah, he's an amazing Leon player. I was never sure if he was like Greek or if he was Italian, so you know. But
I hope I got him correct.
Spanish.
I believe he's from Spain.
I think he's Span. Yeah, I think he's España. So yeah, Eris is actually I learned a lot from watching Eris's Leon's videos. So his he plays a very good Leon, and very, very studied approach. Very much using the numbers.
Yeah, Eris was playing on the PSN League for a bit too. He used Leon and Jeffrey, if I remember correctly.
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
Alright guys, we are right now still intermission for the second league for both Europe, Steam, and North America PSN. The information, passcode, room number is already on the bottom, so if you want to participate, feel free to join the room. We just want you to be playing from in the region that is stated and with wired connection.
Yep.
We got 9 players right now for Europe.
And on go ahead. I was just gonna say on PlayStation Network, if you're not playing on a wired connection, we will know. So, because you know, delay-based netcode never lies when it comes to Wi-Fi. So, you know.
That's true.
Hey, Valerian, good to see you. Go ahead, Akai.
Sorry. This is the last match before we start Europe Second League. And we still have plenty of time, so you got a couple minutes to join the Europe Steam League if you want to participate still. North America, I think it's like 3 matches. Yeah, 2 more matches before we start the second league.
So Combo Llama said that they're not going to be streaming while they were doing their European League matches, but I hope they do recording. But if it's up to the system resources first. So.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of the European players like they just not have the stream on.
Yeah.
Why to participate?
No,
yeah. Contribute to the lag, maybe.
I see. Yeah. Sometimes lag is the reason. Sometimes it's I don't want information on me. I don't want them watching how to fight me. You know, and that's normal.
You don't want people to know.
You don't want to know. You don't want people to know like what's working against you today. You know, like I love playing the game Magic the Gathering Online, the older client before Magic or before MTG Arena. And on that, like when you play in a tournament, a common thing that we'll use like the first 10 minutes of a tournament is just watching our opponent's match from the previous round on the replay. So, but in that case, because you want to know what deck they're using, and what signals they tend to send with their game.
Oh, I also want to give a shout out to Havoc. He's previously a player from Poland. Organized sessions during Ultimate Showdown, but last year he moved to Taiwan. But I think he's staying in Japan for like at least a month or 2.
He played
Yeah.
the Bay Area Cup.
Yeah, Tokyo Bay Area Cup, yes, on Team Shabu Shabu R-Stars.
Yep.
So he's
Awesome.
enjoying his BFing right now. Get to play with all these strong players.
He's having a
Also
blast.
participate in B-Tribe.
I'm very jealous of him living his VF life, but I'm very happy with my VF life too. But still, but Havoc is just living it up the last 2 years. Like, holy cow! And he's having a wonderful time in Taiwan. Again, I got to see him in Hong Kong, and he's been in Japan, like he said. And I love the way that he's documenting some of his adventures when he can. So I love that he was. On his YouTube channel and on Twitter, he showed the infamous Taiwan Virtua Fighter arcade.
Yeah, the museum.
Yeah, he calls it a museum because it's like a museum, but yeah, it's a fan's amazing arcade room, but it's like the best arcade room I've seen that was Virtua Fighter themed. So, but he's been training with the very, very strong Taiwanese scene, Virtua Fighter scene. Taiwan has very strong players, very, very strong.
Yeah, we have 2 more matches before we start the North American one. Europe is going to the second league right now. I have Optimus UK joining Kamulamas also in the room. And I think we got a new player, Kaliros. I think I pronounced it.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Shoutouts to Eric Gamer. I definitely understand the remorse when you miss out learning from some others, but I'm glad that you're playing VF now, and I'm glad that you get to learn from everyone now too. And Eric still has like their YouTube channel, so you can see a lot of good content from them. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good approaches to Leon in general.
Round 2. Ready, go!
And again, Blurring, really happy to have you. Thanks a lot for the raid. Really appreciate it. I hope VF's been treating you well. But I also know that this is kind of certain parts of the VF journey are tougher than others. And it can be like that. It's a very serious, dynamic game. Good to see Live for Eve here. Welcome, Live for Eve. Really happy if you can be in the league battle, because really always love fighting with you.
Round 3.
So welcome, Live for Eve.
2 more matches before we start the North America PSN.
Now, Live for Eve is a very strong player. I don't remember fighting their Jackie much, maybe only once, but I fought their Kage. It's very strong, so I have to imagine that their Jackie's very strong.
He plays a lot of different characters.
Their Jackie's pretty good.
Okay, very, very nice. I know that we're cross country from each other, so that's going to be one of the if I ever, I think I did tell them if I happen to be out in their area, I would love to fight them. But again, everyone's got their own schedule and stuff and situation. But yeah, all right. General Ripper is really warming it up.
Yeah, I think I'm getting pretty good at running 2 leagues simultaneously, so I think I don't have to actually wait for the first league to start before I get the second league to begin for the other side.
On my end, it's feeling really smooth, but I think that might be because maybe the mic control you've done like awesome with that, which is not easy to do at all. By that I mean whenever you've now I haven't even noticed when you've had to do technical support for the Europeans, So I don't know if that's because there's less technical support to be done, or if it's because you've muted the mic, and so it doesn't bleed into this stream.
I have not muted today.
Okay, hey Europe, keep it up.
I think those updates has helped improve the quality of a game that freezes and crashing as much.
You're giving Sega the credit for this increase, for this update.
Knocking on the desk right now.
Yeah.
Oh, so the Japanese offline qualifier for Open Championship is, I believe, July 6th. So the first 2 qualifiers will be the Combo Breaker, and then the Japanese specific one, which I'm assuming that's Sega will be hosting it specifically. I don't think it's like part of some type of other multi-gaming event. And the others offline qualifiers will be Tiger Uppercut, that's in Thailand.
Yep. Yeah.
Versus Fighting is UK.
And
then we have Evo Las Vegas, which the top 2 will actually qualify for that event. So 5 offline events, 6 will qualify for the grand finale in 2026.
Yeah, I was gonna say this grand finale has to be in 2026 because Tiger Uppercut is November 30th. So it's but
all right.
All right. Good luck. Have fun, everyone.
Yeah, we got 10 players. DDG joining last minute here.
All right, this is gonna be a blast. We got live for we got D the G in here. This is very intense. I would say D the G and Live for Eve are very strong contenders for winning this league battle pretty well. Very scary players. D the G, if it's like first to two, I'd even say D the G gets like even better odds than they do. But they're a very patient read player. It's very scary when they get the read on you though, and sometimes they get the read within 3 rounds. Alright, completely owned on this round. I want to try some stuff out, but it's very dangerous to do it against Ripper, but I do like doing it. That was really good. I don't think I was going to have the bound, but I felt I had enough health to... Man. Hard to evade that, and you'll probably get clipped too, so... I like that too. I like this weight. That was so good. Okay, it's from the front, so I do think the idea I had was pretty not bad. That's it. Good game. Good game, Ripper. That was an excellent battle. I enjoyed that a lot. Got to see good stuff. Again, Kage's got really good half circular, so if you don't respect it, or if he understands like which direction you're going to evade, you're going to eat, like, you're going to get killed. So it was really, really good stuff. And of course, you shouldn't have Bari against him, but I like to try. I had a lot of fun with that. Had lots and lots of fun with that. But he was just like also not having it. He was going to do mids and make sure, and you need to respect his Okizeme. So good stuff. Very good battle, Ripper. So right now, D the G versus Condor is on Akai stream, and it's a pretty awesome battle, actually. And Nala Strave, so good to see you. Baba, yes, the Koreans are insanely strong. I do love fighting the Koreans as well. The Koreans are really, really strong players. Incredibly strong, very knowledgeable, and very disciplined in their approach. So, you know, basically outside of Japan, you're usually looking straight at Korea and Taiwan. Though we were talking about Havoc, who I don't think has gone to Korea yet. So, but that said, yes, the Koreans are really, really strong. They're the players. They're definitely players you want to watch. I am on good terms with them. I really love those guys. It's a great scene. There's a lot of. It's a pretty diverse scene actually. That's right. The hop kick will beat that. I haven't seen it in a while, so it's like I've totally forgotten to think about it. It's really good. Good. go.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Good. Very good.
Round 5. Ready,
Still annoying. Like, that sequence is nuts. It still drives me nuts. Alright, good game, Satsuna. Good game. That was a lot of fun. But it still drives me nuts that, like, your low punch, because he's going to evade it early, so that low punch is, like, guarantees the 3P plus K, which is such a slow move. But yeah, that's good. That's good. That's why you don't wake up low punch. So bad, right? But wow. Still drives me nuts that that works. So.
round 1. Ready, go!
I love this. I get to fight D to G's Lao. This is a Lao I want to fight more. Yeah, you never do that either.
Ring out. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout.
I like that he titles his Lao L Blaze user. Alright, I'm glad I was able to get it, but I do love fighting D to G's Lao, like, a lot. When he was able to do 4P plus K against me, I failed the knowledge check, even though I play Lao. I attacked into it and got killed. But really, really good stuff. I like their Lao very much. I like their L Blaze too, but I really like their Lao as well. Hey Noodle, good to see you. We're having a lot of fun. It's Sunday Akai Leagues, you know, and this is a pretty monster room. Wish you were in this room because this room is pretty monstrous. A lot of good players. You know, you got Condor, D the G, Bruce Sylvestia, Reaper, J Thor, General Ripper, RJ, Setsuna, Live for Eve. It's a really, really great room. I hope you've been having a great, great Sunday as well. Let's see. Mine's just starting. It's actually my father's birthday. So, yeah, we're going to be celebrating my father's birthday later today. Those are actual bits. All right, thanks. My father's birthday, but yeah, thank you very much. Much appreciated. All right, Reaper, here we go. Really, really fun battle last time. Can't believe I won that one. All right, here we go, Reaper.
Round 1. Ready, go!
I like Reaper's low information play. Oh, I thought I was going to get that. I thought I was going to get this, but did not. That was really good. Space control, low information. That's really good. I always have trouble attacking in between these sequences here. It's something that I'm wondering about. And he out-hits me on a lot of stuff. It's really good. So, it's really, really good. But I like it. He's really gotten better at this approach for the last few weeks, about a month already. And it's always very hard to attack into. Like, you'll attack and it won't work. And it's like, okay. It's really good stuff, and it's not like it's even evasive moves. Sometimes it's just frames, but because I'm trying to watch, then I'm doing a Bari on my own. So sometimes, but then when I commit, I'm surprised at what gets hit, right? So it's really good stuff. I like it.
Round one. Ready, go!
I thought I ducked in time for this. Very good. We're training ourselves to watch for certain things too in this matchup.
Round two. Ready,
I hate that. I hate that too. Got very lucky there.
ready, ready, go!
I see. So still hard to see that. Very good. I like his late phase ability to convert on that.
Round five. Ready, go! Knockout.
Still hard to see when a certain move comes out. There's a certain move that I've started to have countermeasures for, but it's just it's really hard for me to react to it. So it's getting there, but I'm way late when I see it. All right, RJ, here we go. Oh, you said Chandad. Okay, gotcha.
Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go!
Can't believe I misinputted throw. Been having that trouble today. Now trying to stick close and force guessing because of the range play. Very good game, RJ. Very good game.
What a knucklehead!
Right. And RJ, thank you very much for wishing happy birthday to my father also. And Ufta, again, thank you very much. Let's see here. We got Reaper and Life for Eve doing fantastic. And their match with the Rock Reaper is pretty much going to settle it. Yeah. But I think Life for Eve is a high chance to win this one. But let's see how the match with... And General Ripper also, but Life for Eve is very strong on the count. Yeah, Life for Eve's pretty much going to win this. It's pretty much sealed. It's very hard for Life for Eve to lose this. They would have to lose the remaining 3 battles. They'd have to lose 2 of them. And I think they're going to do great. But it's really good. It's good to have Life for Eve join these league sessions. I'm glad they're here. And it's going to be fun fighting their Jackie. Alright, we're gonna fight J-Thor. Here we go, J-Thor. Let's do this. Oh, it's Life for Eve. Awesome. Okay, here we do. I'm really excited for this. I don't remember fighting their Jackie much, so.
Round one. Ready, go! My time is here! Knockout!
And we get the recovery hit, which guarantees the second one.
Ready, go!
Alright. Okay, so this is where you gotta watch. Life for Eve is a very smart player, so you gotta watch how they play the third. Very good. We basically had to apply a lot of knowledge in the wall and set up to take it while we can, but their revenge match, they're going to be very scary in the revenge match, but they're going to win this league. Like, I'm very confident they will win this league battle. Awesome. Setsuna gave mad props to the opponent. Maybe it was General Ripper. General Ripper also gave mad props to their opponent, so I think General Ripper and Setsuna must have had an exciting battle. And then Setsuna says no. That's so Setsuna. when General Ripper repeated that you're strong, Setsuna's like, no. I think I turned stickers off so I don't see the sticker spamming, so it might look more than it is. All right, Bruce, awesome. I do need my Sarah training. I need it so bad. It's really important. If you don't want to make these mistakes against Sarah like a lot. That's so good. That was really good. I actually thought I had this. Okay.
Round 3. Ready,
That was wild. Oh, very good fight. Bruce, that was so much fun, especially that last round. I totally forgot. There is a combo at the start that I want to do where it converts to the wall, and I messed it up. But I think it was that I had to do 4-6P plus KPP, and then do the 4-6K plus G, and it's like guaranteed. It's a lot of damage. Yep, Life Freeze finished their matches and it's sealed. They have won the league battle. Congratulations, Life Freeze. Pretty much, right? Yes. Because they can do down to 10. Well, General Ripper, if General Ripper wins 3 and Life Freeze wins, like, loses 3-0, then that's the only way that General Ripper wins that, I think. Or something similar to that. It's kind of close then. Shoot. I like their choice for going for that is so great. It's very scary. And it'll catch like backdash, which is good. That choice was good too. Or at least it worked.
Round three. Ready, go!
All right. Good game, my friend. Good game. I think there's technically this could have been tech rolled. But I do think, and I would have had to read to force you out of the ring. But good game, J Thor. Baba, yes, we will have Dojo this Tuesday, 100%. Yeah, I shouldn't say 100%, but yeah, we will have Dojo sessions this Tuesday. Yes, and I do think both, like among the other streamers, Fight Kingdom will probably be streaming it as well. That was a really, really fun league battle. Let's see. Congratulations, Life for Eve. Yes, Life for Eve seals it completely. General Ripper and is probably third, and Reaper is definitely second, I think. This was a really intense one. Yeah, very intense league battle. I'm really glad all these players are here.
So now we have General Whipper playing against the Walk Reaper. Whoever wins this will get second place, and third place will go to either to someone who is based on plus or minus round, which right now looks like it's going to be Chanchai.
I don't think I'm gonna get it, so I'm 6'3". So
right now, General Whipper and the Walker 6'2", 6'2". It looks like it's going to the fifth round. The Walker won, so he got second. And who's going to get the plus minus round here?
Ripper's the one who won.
Oh, so. Whipper won. I apologize. Whipper won.
Yeah. So yeah, no, this was an awesome league battle. So much fun battles in this. Yeah, congratulations.
So Live Forever for getting first, General Whipper second, and the Walk Whipper third. Thank you guys for playing. We'll do one more. If you guys can play, please do so.
That was a very exciting league battle. I like that one a lot.
Oh, View League. There it is.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, J Thor. I'm really glad to have you guys here. I wish you could stay for the third one, but I'm really glad that you were able to play in the first two. It was really, really good battles. Very good games. Very, very good games, everyone.
Alright, we got 3 matches before we start the Europe League, so people can still join that. That's Steam side. North America just opened up for PSN.
It's very nice of Setsuna applying Nitaku in that situation. Leifei was pressed Akira too close to the wall because of that. Even though that move normally creates spacing, now like Leifei ended up pressed against Akira when Akira blocked him. So it's really good stuff.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Oh, I like that too. Love that you can use shoulder right there too. Damn.
Round 3. Ready, go! Ring out!
Awesome. Good to have K1 Blast in here, aka Noodle. Noodle, I'm really happy that you're in the room. Always great to have you here.
So Chanchai,
Hey, what's up?
15A. is the answer.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's the lowest grommet that you can get from Crown. So
It is the answer.
yeah.
I don't think I need to put holes in this grommet, but
Yeah.
pretty good.
Awesome. I want to get a set myself. I do have a set, but I still have it in my Shinsen lever. But yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, I would say this puts it in line with other V3s, but it's
A very different lever. Yeah. No, for sure. I'm excited to try it out. So I just don't want to take apart my my kits to get it out. I'm kind of lazy that way.
I would even go ahead and just buy a new one.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you're going back to the 28.
Well, no, because the 28 is too high tension for me for sure.
It's too stiff. Yeah.
It's not even that it's a stiff grommet. It's that the compression factor in that lever.
Yeah. Well, and you know, back when I was opening it up, I was looking at the compression factor comes from vertical compression. I didn't understand that part.
Yeah, when you put the lid on it, yeah. So
yeah, correct. It's really pressing down on it. So yeah, so that's cool. That's cool. And now I get a little feeling of what the Korean lever grommet sniffers are about. So
yeah. Very nice. And D to G has brought out their L Blaze. This is the.
It looks like a chicken.
I was gonna say like this is El Pollo Blaze, so you know, making me very hungry for El Pollo Loco. Actually, every time I'm in California, I gotta go to an El Pollo Loco at some point on my trip. I love it. It failed twice in Oregon.
Oh Lord!
But like it's really good, healthy grilled chicken. It's like I know that I think it's like not as spiced as like a lot of my friends from different countries would like, but for me, I'm like this is just such a good mainstream grilled chicken. I like it. So.
You know what? A chicken place just opened down the street from me. It's called Dave's Hot Chicken.
Yeah, we've got that.
I'm dying to try it.
It's good, but understand that so Dave's Hot Chicken is a tenders kind of place.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
Yeah, so you got to be into tenders or sliders.
I'm very into tenders.
Okay, because that's what it's about, and it's really good though. That's that. So, yeah, Dave's Hot Chicken's good, and there's an even more old school brand that's near Akai's area for St. Louis. I forgot the name, but basically the same kind of same menu. So if I was ever in STL, I definitely want to try the one that Akai had mentioned. But
yeah, the one thing I did learn about St. Louis is that Panera is a St. Louis brand.
Is it? Oh, Panera is? I didn't know that. Okay.
I think so. He can correct us if he comes back from you.
Yeah.
That's good.
But yeah, Dave's Hot Chicken, pretty good. For me, when it comes to Dave's Hot Chicken though, I only just like their chicken. Everything else is made to complement it, but it's like not the place where I go to for the sides. I go just for that chicken. Yeah, it's good
though. There was a different one that opened up really close to my house called Roaming Roosters, which I think might be a local brand.
I gotta try that time if I was ever in your area.
Yeah. Oh God, we're probably gonna put on like 5 extra pounds if you ever come down.
I want to try it. I want to try all that stuff, but but you know what? There are stranger reputations, right? Like the strangest reputation for me is Raising Cane's, where everyone's like, it's not about the chicken there, it's just about the sauce, and you're like, really? It's like people go online just for the sauce, and the chicken is just the vehicle for dipping it into the sauce.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Okay. I wonder about it because that's what everyone keeps saying. A lot of people just tell me that they're not as crazy about the chicken at or almost anything.
Assassin's worked there, so like he could tell us. Like
I think Assassin confirmed that.
Yeah, I don't think it's a complicated sauce. Like,
yeah.
But still, like
it's just people like the sauce.
It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Dave's Hot Chicken, and sometimes these brands are actually similar to others, but but they might have like naming like
Yeah,
or
regional-
somebody
yeah,
has like the
changes.
rights. Someone has the rights to like a very similar sounding name. So because when Akai showed me like the one in St. Louis, like a lot of it looks very much the same as Dave's Hot Chicken. The menu, a lot of things, but I'm just assuming it's the more authentic brand. But similar cases like Hardee's, right? You got Hardee's and you have Carl's Jr. So here they're the same, but they have different roots, but ultimately they're now the same. And so
Gotcha.
you would see Hardee's
What
on
do
the
they
East
sell
Coast.
on, Hardee's or Carl Jr.'s?
Well, in the West Coast, it's Carl's Jr. But I think
Gotcha.
when I was in the Middle East in Oman, I think they had it as Hardee's over there.
Gotcha.
And so again, I think it's
Yeah,
mostly
here-
Hardee's
here-
around the
Here
world.
is Hardee's.
Yeah, on the East Coast, I think
Hardee's
it's
in St.
Hardee's.
Louis.
Yeah, I think.
Funny story about Hardee's. It is the first franchise that ever made it to El Salvador.
Oh wow.
Even before McDonald's. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
And they lost the rights, and they became a burger place that is Salvadorian only. That I think it's now defunct. It was called Biggest.
Biggest. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, it would be
The one
called
thing
that.
I noticed with franchises is like different countries, they actually cater the menu to the natives. Is the Hardee's
that's true.
El
That is
Salvador
true.
different?
Yeah.
Is it Hardee's El Salvador version?
Hardee's menu
Is that
feels very
Hardee's
much the same.
say?
So at that point, I don't think and this was back like in the early '80s. So I don't think
Okay.
they had fleshed that out so much so. But when you go to Wendy's El Salvador, they have a breakfast menu that is similar to the ones that we have here, but they also have like a breakfast burrito that is made with Salvadorian things like
Okay.
eggs and beans and cream, like Salvadorian cream. So it's a little bit different. And
Okay.
even KFC in El Salvador is more about burgers, less about just the chicken.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the franchise, but in most cases they will adjust to local tastes and local needs. But some brands just like stick with like this is like what we do everywhere, and it's like okay. But most of the time there will be some adjustment. Yeah. So it's interesting. Like the Burger Kings around the world are way more interesting to me than the Burger King in America. So McDonald's actually is a fun one going around the world, just because there's going to be certain signature sandwiches that they'll have. So like in Japan, I like the samurai pork burger. I like the ebi fry sandwich, which is like basically a panko breaded shrimp. But instead of a filet of fish, you're having like a shrimp patty made of that.
Mini burger, that was pretty good.
Yeah, and then for a while, I liked that Japan had done this, their version of dry rub on fries. So basically, you have fries and you have like a powder mix that you get with it, and you just shake it into your fries. You just put it into fries, shake it
that's
up,
true.
and it's really good. I don't know how long they did that long term because I'd only seen that for 1 year, but I liked it. Stuff like that. And then the one that's closer to standard, but at the same time will have slight changes, is like KFC, and KFC is like the biggest fast food chain in Thailand.
I will tell you, KFC in El Salvador is more about burgers. They
that
have
makes
a burger
sense.
called the Corno.
I see.
And
They call it the Colonel, but it's the burger, because here the Colonel actually became a chicken sandwich here too. So that's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, no. It is a chicken sandwich, but it's different. It's more like a burger than
Yeah.
a chicken sandwich.
Well, it's like a deluxe chicken sandwich, and I'll have to admit I'm not the craziest about chicken sandwiches in general, though they've improved a lot in recent years. But yeah, it's interesting how everyone tackles it though.
That's true. Some of my viewers that are Argentinian or South American are talking about VF seems to be all about the chicken, and then also saying that they're hungry and they're going to go cook some meat.
Man. But yeah, all this conversation is because of D to G bringing up the El Pollo Loco. El Pollo Blaze. But I love I do like it, but again, a lot of what my friends prefer because of regional taste, right? Like my friends from Peru might like it more sour, right? And so El Pollo Loco for me is just such a good mainstream flavor. It's just like, yeah, just make it simple, citrus rub chicken, I'm happy. You know, but I freaking love El Pollo Loco.
Yeah.
Again, sad that it died twice in my area. So they tried it in
That's
the
one thing
80s
I'll
and
tell
tried
you
90s.
about roaming roosters is that the chicken is really hot. Like they have mild and hot, and there's like three types. I had the most spicy one because I saw the guy. You know, he seemed to be local to me, and I'm like, how hot is the hot? He's like, I think the middle one is hot. And I'm like, give me the hot one. And then that was the worst mistake I ever made because it was really, really hot.
See, I will say, Dave's Hot Chicken is Nashville hot style.
Okay.
And so it's like it's when you've had Nashville hot, that's the style that Dave's Hot Chicken's doing. It's the Nashville style.
Okay.
And then, you know, so like the pickle is kind of a core element to that to kind of balance that. And yeah, like not because of its spiciness, but because of the oil and spice profile.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got 10 players. This is the last match before we start the league for PSN.
All right.
Got Kung Fu Hustle joining, and K1 Blast, aka Be Nice to Me, aka Real Noodle, joining also for the second league.
Yep. Shout outs also to Shadow Just and Miss Valentine. Thank you very much for stopping by the channel. Hope you're both doing fantastic. Let's see here. The Rock Reaper, I wouldn't compare like Dave's Hot Chicken to a Thai Spicy. Thai Spicy, it depends on the dish itself, but most of the time Thai Spicy is a sharp spicy that like kind of cuts into your tongue. And so it tends to be the stronger type for a lot of people. But, you know, then you have like Sichuan. Sichuan is like numbing. It's the type that it's like hitting your tongue with a hammer. So it's a very different type of spice that builds a lot, but it numbs you completely. That's Sichuan.
Yeah.
In China, that's like Southern Chinese.
I interrupt quickly. Spice to say congratulations to Lucky B for getting first place in the last league for Europe. Eric Gamer second, and Kairos third. Thanks guys for playing, and you guys can continue playing the room you guys want to. And thanks again for playing, and continue talking about the different spices. Chanchai, because I'm interested in this too.
Well, it's like, you know, congratulations to, you know, Lucky Beef. We're trying to convert you to be spicy beef, but you know.
What is that? That pepper beef is too damn spicy?
Usually with beef, you want to go. Well, you can go with spicy, especially Sichuan likes to do it, right? But then you can also go with more of like just pepper, right? Pepper is a funny one, right? Because for kids it's spicy, and if you bite a pepper, it's like that's a low spice, But you know, spicy is used differently in different cuisines, right? Like one of the more milder ones that has become popular lately is honey hot, right? I'm not the craziest fan of honey hot, but I can't stop trying it. Like I'll go to, if it's in a menu, I'll try it. But honey hot is basically a very oily, and then with honey, and with kind of what to me is mild spicy, but I can see how it slowly builds to be a bit more spicy for others.
Yeah, I can see that too. But it's pretty good. My only foray into hot honey has been on pizza, and sometimes what happens is they'll just drip out of the pizza box, and the first time I got it, it got all over my clothes as I was walking back to the house, and I did not enjoy that.
Gotcha. Oh, Key Blast could not stay. Good luck, have fun. Noodle, I'm sorry that you're not able to stay with us. And they might have connection issues. All right, good luck, have fun. I'm sad that Noodle's not in here. Love having you here, Noodles. Mango habanero is good. Mango habanero is very good. It's because habanero is freaking spicy. Habanero is a really good mainstream for mainstream, it's very spicy. Oh, I like that. That was so cool. You do want to tech roll more against me. If I sense that you're not going to do it, I will definitely go for the ground combo. Very nice. I'm surprised that this elbow, that was not guaranteed.
Ready, go!
My gosh. Alright. We're gonna force RJ into as many guesses as we can, right?
Ready, go!
Alright, good game, RJ. I had to really force it as much as I could against you, but that was that second round was very, very scary. Good game, my friend. Good game. This Jeffrey is very scary. So, Agent of Oblivion says on the Kai's channel that they love Ghost Pepper. I like Ghost Pepper too. Ghost Pepper has a really nice flavor overall. It's like, it doesn't start off as being the spiciest, but it builds in a very nice way, and it can get very spicy depending on how it's used. So, I think Ghost Pepper is great. I really like it. I like its steady build, and I like the way that it complements flavors. It complements flavors really well. I think ghost pepper is a fantastic ingredient. All right, Kung Fu Hustle, here we go.
Round one. Ready, go!
Okay.
Round two. Ready, go! Round three. Ready, go!
Very nice. Thank you very much for the session, Kung Fu. I always like fighting you, and trying really hard to counter a lot of Lei Fei's moves too. So try to get a strong sense of when you might attack or throw, and really working on that, because there's a lot of details to fighting Lei Fei that I've been working on quite a bit, and I appreciate it. I'm sad though that I think Key Blast is not in the room anymore. Alright, Live for Eve bringing in the Jean. Jean is so good. And I think it's picturing Live for Eve playing Jean is very scary, to be honest. I think Jean suits a lot of the strengths that I think of when I fight against them. But I love fighting their Kage so much. But man, good stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun fighting them. So, if RJ's in the room, RJ, I'm going to talk about what you said on the Kai's channel. So, RJ says that mainstream restaurants can't do spice properly, and what I would say is that basically it's kind of a product of what it means to be mainstream and who your audience is, and that, especially in American culture, if you're going to have customer service where you're going to accept people returning stuff, and you're going to accept them that you'd make a new one for them, spicy becomes challenging there. So then normally you have to have a policy of like, we don't do refunds if you want to do like real hardcore spicy, because a lot of people order more than they can handle and they complain they want a refund, and so it ends up damaging your business to do it. So that goes hand in hand with what they're saying. I wish that could be evaded. I was testing evade.
Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go!
Oh, I still wish you could evade. You cannot evade there. I'm losing control. That was such an intense round.
Ready, go!
I can't believe I can't elbow in time there. Couldn't believe I could not elbow in time there.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Then again, it's 11 frame jab. This is a good battle. I had the idea, but then I did the slow move. So I knew he was going to go low here, but instead of I tried to do 4-6K plus G because I thought I had the time, but you don't. You don't have the time to do it. So my gut told me to do 8K, and I went against my gut. But that is the experience with fighting General Ripper, is he goes for the high speed low, and so you got to do 8K. I got to do 8K. 4-6K plus G, I don't have the time. I was like, he's going to do the long range low here, but I need to do 8K. It has to be that. 4-6K plus G, you need a certain number of frames. It's too slow. So he got me there. It was really fun. Now, the thing is, when Kage does that, the 8K might actually whiff, because I think Kage's in the super crouch state, so I might like cause him to whiff, but I might not actually hit him. Hard to know. But it's really, really fun. I like trying. I like that challenge.
Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
It's good that he went with that. I had a feeling I thought he was going to go for guard break. That's why I ducked.
Ready, go! Knockout!
Good choice. Alright, good game, D to G. Good game.
What a knucklehead.
So the Rock Reaper kind of said exactly what I was trying, the point I was making, which was the Rock Reaper says the practicality of doing a real ghost pepper in like in a fast food kitchen would be horrible. No, that one's different from what I'm saying. That's a matter of process where doing it properly, it doesn't go well for the fast food kitchen for a variety of factors. But I'm saying on the economics of it, doing it like the way that maybe hardcore people want would be tough. Doing it the way that's what makes it mainstream, right? But that's also why you want to go to your niche places. That's why you want to go to your hardcore places for your hardcore tastes. A mainstream place is trying to satisfy the bulk of people, most people, including those that think they want something really spicy when maybe they don't. But you know, that's why you got to really support the businesses that do the things you love. It's true that spicy is very popular. How spicy varies, and it's also true that a lot of people, in America anyways, have a higher idea of what their spicy tolerance is compared to what it really is. And there are people that will give spicy food to their kids no matter what, and then complain about it. As a Thai restaurant, I can tell you that's 100% like always been a problem, always been a challenge. They get offended sometimes when you do tell them like that it's probably too spicy for their kids, and so you appeal to them by saying we can add more, we can't take away. So let's start with something smaller.
Round two. Ready, go!
I see. I see. Yeah. Late phase ability to whiff punish is insane. It's so good. I love that crush. That too, backdash into that launcher is so insanely good. And I fall for it every time.
Round four. Ready, go! Round five. Ready, go!
Hey, good game, Condor. Always intense battle. Always good games. Yeah, Reaper also made a great point on Akai stream, which is that if you do like ghost pepper or you do certain very strong peppers in your kitchen, you'll need to make sure your staff has got more personal protective equipment than people use during COVID. So it's very true. You would have problems with hospital bills. Just too much exposure to certain ingredients. But honestly, I really like mainstream ghost pepper. I really do. Mainstream ghost pepper is like, it's like a slow build. It's a nice mild spicy that complements the flavor, and then it builds up after that. And I think there's a lot of stuff that's really good. I think Trader Joe's has like lattice cut potato chips with ghost pepper, and I think those are really, really good. Like really, really good. I'm not even the biggest fan of Trader Joe's. So this topic of spicy and food is really fun. So hey, LD Wells, hope you're doing really well. I'm looking forward to having a lot of sessions with you at Fight Kingdom. So I think we're gonna have a wonderful, wonderful time. Man, this league battle is a lot of fun. Again, I am really sad though about that Noodle wasn't able to stick in here. I don't know if they're having connection problems on PSN today, but it's all good. It's all good. We'll get our sparring sessions in later. Though today I'm pretty busy. Why are you using this deep radio R&B voice? I don't know. This is my normal voice, man. But it is me in the morning. When I'm in the morning, I speak at a lower register. And then I guess later at night it's higher. But yeah. A lot of people think I sound like I'm high when it's early in the morning. So... Thank you for that, Nala. That was pretty funny. I've made chill with ghost pepper and it was really good. Chili with ghost pepper is really good. Hell yeah. And hey, Nori, it's so good to see you. Hope you're doing really well. I'm sorry I didn't like the font on your handle on my interface. It's kind of dark, so I didn't notice, but really happy that you're in here. It's true. People that think I'm surprised when people think that people see me as really relaxed, so they think like I smoke pot. It's really weird. So
Round one. Ready, go!
I love this fight very much. Live Reeve is so much fun. I actually tried to hold guard here, but I must have done something. That's okay. He got me. He got me.
Ready, go!
Good. Really important on this stage. Good. He's got me completely owned here. Just play solid. Alright, let's do this. Thought I can get the evade. All right, good game, Life for Eve. Just use a mid. Just use a mid. It's always good. So don't let people crush you. Good game. Good game. I walked into all that, but he played great. Very good game. Awesome, Agent of Oblivion. Yeah, I was talking about some of what you were saying there. I told my chat that I really like Ghost Pepper a lot. I like the flavor. I like mainstream application of it and hardcore too, but I just like how it complements a lot of different flavors really well, and it builds nicely. So I think it's just such a well-rounded ingredient if you want something that's spicy. Hey, Emery Rains, good to see you. Hope you're doing really well, Emery. Yeah, hope everything's been going great. But yeah, I think ghost pepper is just such a good ingredient. It's just one of those, like, you know, like I like habanero, but I don't like everything habanero because it's always, well, habanero has a very strong, quote unquote, exotic flavor to it. But ghost pepper just has a really nice rounded flavor that complements so many things. Habanero done right is so good though, right? Mango habanero is so good. But you know, jalapeno is an amazing ingredient. I think you can get like Thai people to really appreciate jalapeno when they come to America, because it's just it's not the most spicy, but it's such a good mainstream combination of spice and flavor. But I think ghost pepper really, almost everything I've had with ghost pepper I really like. Plus. Got it.
Round two. Ready, go!
I'm thinking too much. He's got me thinking a lot, which is great. I tried to guard this, but I must have held down too long. I tried to guard mid, but must have held down too long. Yeah, good game. Good game, Reaper. I just need to throw him, actually, but it's all good. It's really good. Good game.
You've got nothing.
There's been really good battles today. Lots of good stuff. I'm playing a bit slow, but I do think he's out hitting me regardless. But I'm playing on reaction, right? I'm trying to process everything and make careful choices, but when you do that, you're probably not going to be playing as frame tight. That's also the problem with that. Then is you might try to go to crush a little too much then to make up for it, but you can't do that. You kind of just sometimes got to turn it into a guess. So start to get more confident. So right now I'm in this like, okay, what's going on here? And this is because of that. I think I'm making careful choices, but it's on his terms, and then I'm also not playing frame tight as a result. So I got to work on that. And actually, sometimes the answer is just throw because he's just waiting that long. But I do think he's attacking at a pace where he's going to be hitting the button on the 10th frame or on the 9th frame, and so because of that is a way to play, right? Is where you try to hit the button on the 9th frame. This way, you deny a lot of stuff and it's very strong against opponents that are trying to watch. I do it too, right? And so it's just like, man, he's just out hitting me on a lot of stuff. And then even when I get the hit, now I'm responding too slow, so I'm not frame tight, so I get jabbed out of stuff by a 12 frame jab too. So it's like, huh, okay. But it's also using slow stuff because of that. still think that's funny how that works. That mistake, like not punishing with an attack here, it's gonna kill me. It's happened twice. Yep, there it is, the 9K. He knew exactly that's where I'm gonna low punch when all I have to do is elbow. And we'll be fine. Gotta be low punch against Akira. And it's like my timing is bad with this. Yep, good game, good game. So right now I'm too much in thinking mode and need to let it loose a bit. But it's all good. This is a lot of fun. But the good thing is this is the mode that helps me like learn matchup details and work on stuff. But it's really hard. So yeah, that was good battles. Good battles, everyone. We got Setsuna, the Rock Reaper. Setsuna's in a strong lead here, so they might get it. But Life for Eve can win this all too. It's tied between Setsuna, so we got two first place winners. Congratulations, both Life for Eve and Setsuna. Yeah, General Ripper might get second, but it's hard to see. It's tough. They might tie with the Rock Reaper, or tie for third, I mean, because there's two people taking first. So General Ripper might tie for third. Are they in range with the Rock Reaper? No, if they win, they will take third. They will take third if they win. So if they win, they just flat out get third.
Two
All right.
losses.
Congratulations.
Yeah, first place tie between Sasuna and Live Forever. And General Ripper gets third place. Thank you guys for playing. We got a nice turnout on today.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Let's see.
So there's some excellent battles. I had a blast with all that. All right.
That's it for today. I do want to make a note. It still seems like some people are still not familiar with the schedule. There is a Steam version of Akai Leagues that is done for North America. It's done on Saturdays, not on Sundays. I'll go post them out again to let you know. So, of course, Sunday, if you play, continue playing.
Let's see. I am actually going to go get lunch, but I had a blast. I enjoyed all those fights. This is really good rooms today. And
I actually had to get going too,
Yeah,
so...
those were pretty good.
Are you still planning to play a bit of Sasuna? If so, I'll go raid you. Or find someone else to raid.
No, I don't know. Let's find somebody else. Let's see.
Okay, let's see who else is streaming.
our Panda is streaming today. Looks like they're doing the Shun Day Fun Day too, which is an event that Gromus does. So where everyone plays Shun. That's a pretty fun one. So I don't know if they're fighting right now, but
I don't think I follow him.
yeah, definitely follow our Panda. So I'm gonna raid our Panda as well. So
Yeah, I'll wait our Panda. He got first place finish yesterday. Hey, thanks for playing, General Whipper. Appreciate you showing up consistently. It's kind of fun to see the PlayStation League, which is a lot of players kind of very similar skill level playing, showing up every single time. So it's pretty close, the brackets and stuff. Yep, thanks for playing again, RJ. Alright, let's go raid our Panda. And if I don't get to talk to you or see you next time online, Chanchai, good luck at Fight Kingdom.
Thanks. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, it is next weekend, Friday to Sunday. If you're in the Seattle area, and even if you're not in the tournament, which you can't register for anymore, you can still come and join us for some matches in the lobby at the Marriott Courtyard in Redmond, Washington. That's where the event's at, and we're going to be playing the whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So feel free to join us there. Now, Sunday is tournament, so people will be focused on the tournament. But if you come Friday and Saturday, lots of room for casuals, lots of room for hanging out, going out to lunch and dinner, even breakfast if you want. Though usually players kind of come in for lunch and dinner because, they're sleeping during breakfast. But yeah.
Sutton had offline event yesterday, so I hope that went out.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Met Joe Wodo. Was
I played against him. He's pretty strong. Got pretty good fundamentals.
He is. He's actually a pad player, which surprising, but actually not really that surprising. He's pretty good. I was noticing that he's inputting a lot of stuff at any given time, which is good, and it tells you that he's really thinking about the game. So I really want to make sure that we get time to do offline with maybe the Rock Reaper him. That would be pretty good. Met some guys yesterday. So at this point, I'm probably going to be doing kind of like a closed offline type of session. There's a conference room in my building that I think we might be able to use from time to time. Probably not all the time, but I'll try to see what the logistics are with a couple of people, and then we'll see how we can make it work.
Okay. I got my way already to our pandas, so thanks again, Cessna and Chanchai, for helping me co-host. And
for sure.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. All right, so we're rating. We've now rated our panda, and I hope everyone's doing really, really well. I'm gonna head out now, but I had a great time this morning. So play more VF and keep supporting your locals too. Keep supporting VF in general, and everyone have a good one. Really good stuff. Congratulations, Live for Eve. Congratulations, I think General Ripper too. Myself. Congratulations, Setsuna. And those were all really, really fun league battles today. Keep it up, everyone. Cheers.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Dang it, wrong screen.